competitive market like out there for Equinix? Are there day-to-day challenges keeping yourself in the market?
It's certainly a competitive market for us. We face a number of direct competitors in every market that we operate in. And we face competitors who may not be direct competitors but offer substitutes. So we compete indirectly with real estate developers and other companies who include what we offer, which is high quality data center services and interconnection as part of a package of services that they offer to customers. And we've got to position ourselves relative to all of those companies to be successful. So the environment is competitive. The success that we've enjoyed and that others have enjoyed has certainly attracted attention to the industry, to where the data center industry gets much more attention now than it did 5 or 10 years ago. But I'm very comfortable and confident in the success that we've enjoyed to date and the trajectory that we're on, because we've continued to focus on ensuring that the proposition we're making in the marketplace is one that we're uniquely capable of delivering, which is a global platform that's driven by the high performance centers that we operate and the interconnection opportunities that we bring to our customers.
So if we get back to the European focus on your role, you've helped to roll out Equinix in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
How different is this to North America? Did you have challenges with the cultural differences or dealing with a market that looks like many and putting it under one?
Well, we certainly recognize that the dynamics in the markets across Europe are not the same. And so the dynamics in London differ from the dynamics in Zurich, or different than, say, a market like Frankfurt. And in contrast to North America, where cities within the U.S. are much more consistent and similar, we're obviously operating in different countries with different cultures and different market conditions. And that was something that we were fortunate was well understood by the company that we acquired, and we've worked hard to preserve that awareness and sensitivity as we've progressed. What I would also add is that the interconnection infrastructure in Europe is substantially different than it is in the U.S. In the U.S., internet exchanges and other exchange points are privately operated and controlled, some by Equinix, some by our competitors. In Europe, many of the key internet points in particular are managed and operated by associations like the AMSICs, like the DKICs, like the Links. Whereas others are private, like the internet exchanges that Equinix operates in Zurich and in Paris. And so that difference was something that we recognized as a difference between the markets, and we've actively reached out to those associations to cooperate and both ensure that our business was well positioned, but ensure that our business also was there to enable their growth and success as well, in a much more cooperative model. And so differences like that between markets are things that we're well aware of and appropriately sensitive to, and it's a ongoing balance that we strike in our business between being locally aware, and we have local presence in every market where we operate, and still bringing the benefit of the scale and learnings that we have from the global business.
As a manager then, because you're not only dealing with these different markets and selling a product, you're also dealing with the operation of a data center. Mm-hmm. How important is it, do you think, to tie these two together, and how do you manage the different challenges from both?
Well, so our fundamental business is ultimately about the commitment that we make to our customers that our facilities and services will support their infrastructure, and that's quite consistent across the globe. What we've been able to accomplish over the last 3-4 years as we've brought the European group into the global company is to take learnings from around the world and improve our operations by virtue of that. And so we may experience something in the U.S. and learn from that there and apply it in Europe to improve our operations here, or conversely we may experience something in Europe that we use to improve our operations elsewhere. And so the focus for me as the leader of the business, but also as the person who has to ensure that we're being true to the commitments we make to our customers, is to maintain a consistently high level of focus on operations and execution. And while we operate in different languages and we operate sometimes with different regulations, the skills and knowledge that go into operating high-performance data centers are something that we've been able to make very consistent around the world and improve performance substantially by sharing those learnings and the continuous improvement